Stop the soulmate search. Some people spend years searching for the one because they have a fairy tale fantasy of what love should be. But some experts think that could backfire and there's a chance you could end up alone.
Yeah, and joining us now to talk more about what to do instead of searching for the one is psychotherapist Dr. Robbie Ludwig. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much for having me. What a great topic this is.
Yes.
All right, so let's dive right in here. What is it about finding the one that is so intriguing for some people?
Well, who wouldn't be intrigued by this idea of finding somebody who's especially for you, destined for you, where all your needs could be met, and this feeling of completion? You know, it's a centuries-old idea that is very rewarding and fulfilling. The problem is it can keep people from finding a healthy relationship.
Okay, so do you actually think searching for a soulmate is holding some people back from actually finding love? If so, why?
You know, in some cases, yes, because what we find is another person who may be wonderful, but is flawed. And if we think a soulmate is somebody who is actually perfect, it can stop us from investing in people who could offer us a very fulfilling and rewarding relationship. And in some cases, someone who is drawn to another person, it might be due to some unhealthy characteristics. So it can keep people in relationships that are actually toxic and unhealthy. So we really need to rethink about this soulmate, the one. The reality is there are probably many people that we can have a good and rewarding relationship with, and that's a good thing.
Yeah, like Erin was saying that the one could be like a friend, like a female friend. It could be someone in your family. It's just about having those good relationships. So let's talk a little bit about romantic destiny versus romantic growth. What's the difference between the two, and how can they impact a relationship?
Well, again, romantic destiny, it's a little bit like you don't have to do anything and your partner will find you and things will perfectly play out. And again, I love that idea. I'm a woman, you know, that sounds really great. I always love Sleeping Beauty, where you could be asleep and then your man would kiss you and you'd wake up. But romantic growth is really about you showing up in a healthy psychological space so that you can be with somebody who is also healthy for you. It's about working together on developing and growing. And that's really what a partnership, a romantic partnership, is all about. It's about becoming a better version of yourself in the presence of this other person that you respect, choose, and love.
Yeah, instead of trying to find someone to come and whisk you away while you're sleeping like the beauty you are, you know, kind of be the person that you want to attract, it's essentially so.
And also to think about, what type of person do I want for myself, and what would that person be looking for in a partner? Where would that person be? So it's almost like having agency over the type of person that you want and positioning yourself in the correct way to find that person.
Yeah, it's so important to have someone compliment you, right?
So and not complete.
Exactly. Now, how do you know if your relationship is built on a solid foundation? That's really important.
Yeah, so I think really if you respect, again, the other person is very big. If you can feel safe with the other person, if you can really show up as yourself, if you feel your best around this person, like they bring out a part of you that you really enjoy, and if you're looking at life in the same direction. So it doesn't necessarily mean that you want exactly the same things, but the general idea is the same. Like, do you both want marriage? Do you both want kids? Where do you want to live? What kind of lifestyle are you looking to achieve? All of these things are really important in terms of finding your person, because we live in the real world, and so our relationship needs to work in the real world that we want to live in.
We love it. We love it. Well, Dr. Robbie, thank you so much for joining us today. Always a pleasure to have you on the show.
Thank you. Likewise.
All right.